Sup, my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I want to talk about the real gem of version 3.5. I know everybody's disappointed about Daya, but I think a lot of people are overlooking Mika. Now, Mika, I don't think is going to be a meta-breaking support, somebody that you need to run on every single team, but Mika opens up a lot of interesting possibilities. Now, I've seen people address the hit stun whenever, if you guys don't know, whenever a weapon hits a character, it creates hit stun like that. You see how it like pauses for a second, so you're not going to get a ton of value off of Mika's attack speed buff onto Eula, but you'll still get like 1 or 2 hits more, which is more stacks than you had before, not to mention all the physical support capabilities. But let me TLDR Mika just for you guys. Mika on skill at level 10 gives you a 22% attack speed boost, which is very, very important. It's not normal attack speed, it's just regular attack speed. That's something that like, the wording is very specific here, and something to keep in mind in a second, because I'm going to go into it. On Mika's ult, Mika heals, and outside of the ult, whenever Mika heals and the skill, Mika's mostly just a cryo-physical buffer. Basically somebody made to be used with Eula, which is awesome because I love Eula. So where I have Yao Yao here in this team right now, Mika's probably going to replace when Mika comes out. But outside of Eula, I think Mika is actually a real gem that has a lot of possibilities. Now, what do I mean? Attack speed is the hardest buff to actually access in the game. Every single instance of attack speed currently in the game before Mika comes out is very highly conditional. It's either attached to a weapon such as Song of Broken Pines or the Skyward Spine, or it's attached to other highly conditional things such as Diluc needing to take damage. If I go to Jean C2, she needs to be able to pick up the Elemental Orb to get the attack speed increase. Or I go down to someone like Yunjin C6, and while Yunjin C6 is much more generalized and less restrictive, it's still normal attack speed increase and not a regular attack speed boost, meaning it does not affect charge attacks, it only affects normals. Very similar with Chongyun. It's a normal attack speed increase, and you have to convert your weapon to cryo because that is how his field works. It converts any sword, claymore, pole-arm wielding characters with cryo. It infuses them. So there's a lot of conditions currently to the attack speed boosts in the game, especially just the flat-out attack speed boost and not the normal attack speed boost. So here's where Mika comes in, and this is why I said it would be important, is the fact that Mika is just a regular attack speed boost. It has an 8-second duration and 12-second cooldown, so it has very high uptime. It's whenever Mika whips out the Gaddy and shoots a crossbow, Mika applies a buff to the team, where they get an attack speed boost, period. Now, this wording could change before whenever Mika actually comes out. It could be worded back to normal attack speed, but as of right now, from what I'm looking at, it is just regular attack speed boost, meaning it can buff charge attacks, meaning that Mika has a lot of room to play around with and see exactly where Mika can function and bring a lot of like more interesting play styles to other teams. So people that use charge attacks for damage can actually put in Mika to kind of speed up the charge attacks if the wording stays the same and it works the way it's worded. This is a whole bunch of if. Everything could absolutely change on release, but the way I'm reading it right now and the way I know the attack speed buffs work in the game, it basically is just any attack that comes out gets buffed. And then there's also going to be all sorts of fun stuff like running her with Raiden, seeing how fast I can get Raiden's attack speed, running him with Raiden, and seeing how fast I can get Raiden's attack speed, running him with Razor, running him with Sino, running him with other natural attack speed steroid characters to try to hit the cap, just for giggles, just to see how fast I can get them swinging. It'll be pretty interesting to see. I think Mika is the real gem at 3.5 with a lot of possibilities, and not to mention the fact that he's a healer. That's another big thing. Cryo energy generator, kind of. Not exactly the absolute best at it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Mika. Mika looks pretty dope. Yeah, I'm really excited for Mika. I can't wait to get Mika and try Mika out with Eula teams. I'm pretty pumped up about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know hit stop is a thing, and a lot of people aren't exactly rating Mika too high on the totem pole, but I think Mika has real potential in the fact that Mika is an attack speed buffer and not a normal attack speed buffer. If Mika gets reduced down to a normal attack speed buffer, then I still think it's pretty good, but it just ruins a lot of the applicable scenarios that Mika could be in and a lot of the potential teams that Mika could function in. But anyways, we'll see when Mika comes out. My opinion's always subject to change because looking at a kit on paper and then playtesting it, always two different things, so we'll see. I'm going to try to get Mika on the second banner. I'm probably going to summon on, I don't know, probably Shinha. I think Shinha cons could be pretty fun, like a Shinha C1 if I accidentally get it, trying to get Mika. Hopefully I get Mika pretty quick, but you never know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys going to summon for Mika? Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.